Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to my channel. It's Pop Migs coming at you with another unboxing video. Today's video, we're going to unbox this box that I got here from Popfunatics and one of their latest auctions. Let's see what I got, because honestly, I forgot. Wow, I guess I'm a poet and didn't know it. Let's see what's in this box. All right, so like I said, this is a box that I got over from Vin and Jenna at Popfunatics 13. So I do a lot of auctions through them. Super excited for this one. I know I just recently did it and I already forgot exactly what was in here. So let's jump into this. But before we do, make sure that you guys like, comment down below. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can stay up to date with the rest of my content. I'd greatly appreciate that. Check me out over on Instagram as well at pop_migs. So you can take a look at the social media side of things. So let's jump right into this. I'm excited for this. So I've gotten a lot of stuff from them. I've showed you guys a ton. And usually lately when Vin has boxed these, he has given me little surprises, you know, shredded up paper, peanuts, random bubble wrap. So we'll see. Either way, it's always shipped really well. It's just a little excessive sometimes, I guess you could say, Vin. But let's see what's in this one. And like always, I do get their auctions and I usually get a few pops from them. And a lot of times I forget what I even got. I do know what one of them is in here, why the box is a little bit bigger than normal. It's because it's a little bit bigger pop, so I'm excited for that one. But let's see what the rest of them are. So we'll pop it open here. And wow, nothing special. So just regular bubble wrap. Two little ones here and then two in a sorter. So let's get this to the bottom. Let's do something on the other side. Otherwise, I guess they want standard. All right, so we got two in sorters. And then one more wrapped up in bubble wrap, which we'll do that one last. So let's do these first. All right, so let's go with the white box. And let's see. 3, 2, 1, what is it? Oh, yeah. All right, so this is, of course, horror fan and myself. How to get this one. So this is Pennywise from It the Movie. This is the original Pennywise, so the older look. So I do have this in color, but however, this is the black and grayscale version that they did release, which is a super cool version. If you can see there. So that's him, black and gray. And then the box, of course, so it's normal color. So it's almost like this is like a chase, but it's not. It's not a chase or an exclusive. There's no sticker. I just know they just released two different versions of it. And this one I did not have. I do currently have the regular one, so there somewhere in color, but I definitely wanted this one. So I was super hyped about that. Huge horror fan, big, you know, big It movie fan. Definitely love the new one and the original. So I had to get myself on this one. I love just the gray, the black and gray look is super cool. So that was one. And let's see what we got here. 2, 1. Don't remember. Oh yeah, okay. So another, so I do get a lot of horror stuff or horror Halloween related stuff through them, as you've seen in previous videos. So this was the limited edition Funko shop. When they released this, I didn't get a chance to jump on it, so pretty quick. But I did get it for a good price. So Frank and Freddy, which is, of course, a Freddy Funko, but it is Universal Studios Monsters because he is Frankenstein. So they have different versions of Freddy. I think this one is like a Freddy as Frankenstein. I think it's named one of the older ones, got a lot of value. Then they released this one. It's basically just a different version. He is holding on to looks like a phone, which is super cool because it is of course, Freddy Funko and his mold, but they made him look like Frankenstein, which is super cool. This is just a newer one, and it's called Frank and Freddy. You see there. Back, it's pretty cool. So you can see Universal Monsters logo at the bottom. This is a Funko Shop limited edition, so released directly through them. So that's an awesome pop. So I'm glad I was able to get that. I don't have too many Freddy Funkos. I think I have maybe 3. None of them are too crazy. I really like this one. I was a big fan of it, being a horror fan, Halloween fan, any of those, you know, kind of pops. If you notice, that's the majority of my collection now. These are 2 awesome ads. And then I got this guy. So they held this aside for me, so I was looking for this for a little while. I didn't get a chance to get it when it released through the Comic-Con. So this is a New York City Comic-Con exclusive. So you saw my New York City Comic-Con video. If you didn't, you could take a look down in the rest of my videos. You'll see back where I released the NYCC Pops that I did get. I got a handful of the ones I really wanted. This is one that at the time it didn't have it, and I didn't go crazy. I didn't want to overpay for it, and I was able to get it through them, which was super cool. And I appreciate you guys for holding onto that for me. Thank you so much, Vin and Jenna. So let's see what it is. It of course is a bigger standard pop, so it's actually a deluxe version, is what it's called, and it is the Street Art Miles Morales. I love this one. So this is such a cool pop. So of course it comes in a little bit bigger box, and it's the 2020 Fall Convention limited edition sticker down below, which majority of them were the Fall Convention stickers. So, but if you see, those cool Miles Morales on the back, but you can see the artwork there in the back. So they've been releasing these Marvel street art collections. So it's essentially just graffiti, and they are what I believe are like New York based. So this one, of course, it's Miles Morales. If you look really close, you can see him, and he's holding out his like Spider-Man. He's on a little stone, and in the back graffiti, the walls are graffiti, where it says, you know, New York, Brooklyn, and because that's where, you know, the Miles Morales one based out of. But it's so cool. I love the paint job. It says Brooklyn right across the front, which is cool. It's the name of my daughter, actually, Brooklyn. And I'm excited for this. So this is a really cool one. So it's like a little scene. He's got the stone. So they do have, I believe Daredevil has released, which was another one, which I think has more New York. Hell's Kitchen, like spray painted on it. So that's their graffiti street art version. And I have seen some leaks of potentially having Captain America maybe, and Iron Man. I think I saw a few different ones. They weren't like a fully, you know, like there's a bunch of rumors, different ones that there's going to be more of them, but I'm sure they'll come out with different ones. I just hope they don't, you know, they come out with a really cool base of this. I know that this one, and like I said, the Daredevil, I believe, is officially out as well, but this one was one of the fall conventions from NYCC this last coming year, the virtual con that they did. But I'm excited for this. So I'm actually going to open this one up because I want to take a look at this up close, because it just looks so cool when you look at it close. Now, I have seen someone post a picture of this with a black light, and it like really shined off. So it's not like meant to be, I believe, like a black light pop, but I think because of the color and the bright, vibrant colors that they use on the graffiti, it kind of pops like when you see it in that light. So it looks really cool. So I'll try to take a look at that to see if it actually does that. But let's pop it open and we'll just see. Try this real slow, because this is definitely one of those pops, especially like I like the bigger pops like this that are like moments or movies or scenes, or like even the 10-inch extra big pops. I love the way they look outside of the box. I mean, I feel like they're more meant to be displayed outside of the box, as long as you keep the box and keep everything, you know, together. So let's see what this guy looks like. Oh, it's actually a lot lighter than I thought. So it's a very thin platform that he sits on there, and then the wall is very thin as well. So that's actually pretty cool. So this would be perfect up against like a wall, you know, a nice display. If you get them all, you can kind of put them next to each other. And of course, if you don't know, or if you do know, there are 2 lines in Funko that always are bobbleheads, and those 2 are Star Wars and Marvel. So anytime you get a pop in one of those 2 collections, it's going to be a bobblehead. So this is the Marvel, of course, and you can see he's got his bobble. So they do always all come like that. So this is such a cool pop. Let me show you like close up there. Beautiful like artwork. It's so cool. So of course they have the art series pops that came out. The Batman ones were the big ones. Those were really cool. They have a few different versions. They have Jack, Zero. A couple of them came out with like the art series. This was the first time they did the street art series, which was more like very graffiti based. And, you know, they put them out with like in front of a wall. So it's super cool. So Those are the two horror ones, and then that's the Miles Morales. I'm super excited for that. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you guys so much. Please remember to like down below, comment as well, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all that support. Check me out over on Instagram. Like I said, that's at @pop_migs, just to see what's going on the social media side of things. I appreciate that as well. So, like I always say, make sure you guys are staying safe out there. And until next time, when I'm back with another video, take it easy, guys.